Good evening, forecaster Mark Spencer from Ohio News and Weather with your evening forecast, starting with our live storm track radar. Some showers, perhaps a rumble, a thunder or two out over Lake Erie. A couple showers could be just skirting the lakeshore there in parts of Lake and Ashtabula County. Dry elsewhere, however, we're going to see scattered showers develop overnight across portions of northern, perhaps even central Ohio a little bit as well. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Temperatures currently across northeastern Ohio, you're in generally the mid 60s. Otherwise, the rest of the state, upper 60s to low 70s this evening. Temperatures will not drop very far overnight thanks to cloud cover in place. So that'll also help make for a warm Tuesday as well. All right, so overnight tonight, we're looking at lows dropping generally in the low 60s for most of us, and they might even stay a couple degrees warmer than this perhaps. Again, scattered showers possible across portions of northern and even central Ohio a little bit, mainly cloudy to cloudy skies elsewhere. The big thing will be winds increasing from the southwest, generally from 10 to 20 miles an hour across much of Ohio. However, across about the western third of Ohio, I think that's where some of the stronger winds will be. Could see wind gusts 30 to 35 miles an hour there. Further east, we're looking at about 25 or so. So it'll be quite gusty out there as you wake up Tuesday morning. That drive to work could be a little bit tricky with some of those wind gusts as well. Your forecast for Tuesday brought to you by Northwest Ohio Broadband. A nice mild day out there to end March. I don't know if it ends like a lion or a lamb, however. I'm going to go with a lion because we do have the precipitation chance, especially the storms Tuesday evening here. Mild low to mid 70s across the northern portion of the state, upper 70s to low 80s central and southern Ohio. Models differ a little bit with all this precipitation stuff, so take this with a grain of salt. We'll see rain down here in spots at times, but not everybody. South of 70 will see some rain. Models differ quite a bit on overall coverage and intensity of some of the rain coming through. There's a chance for rain during the afternoon, and then we'll get the storms Tuesday evening with the cold front coming from the north. Again, that's some severe weather up here later. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Does the rain impact the severe chance? Yes, a little bit, but we have other dynamics in play that will also aid in some of that storm development. Winds will increase a little bit out of the southwest, 15 to 25 mile an hour. Gusts could be near 40 at times. Let's talk about that severe weather threat here. So we do have a slight risk in place generally along and north of US Route 30. So that includes Cleveland and Toledo, Ashtabula, and Youngstown, south of US Route 30 to just about the I-70 corridor. We have a marginal risk for severe weather in play. It's Dover, New Philly, Mansfield, Lima, Salina, Marion, and surrounding communities. South of there, a couple of you asked about this pale green earlier. This is a non-severe thunderstorm risk. That's at 0, so we don't think severe weather really gets too far south of I-70. I think the chances are pretty low. Could see a couple in this area. And then of course, this is just a map color. Don't let that gray confuse you. And we don't have that highlighted. I think generally for the most part, that will generally stay rain, maybe an occasional thunderstorm. There is a marginal risk in place across southeastern Ohio for Wednesday afternoon. Let's get through this one first though. Models kind of differ on the overall coverage and intensity of those storms into southeastern Ohio on Wednesday, but I do think there isn't a threat, but we'll cover that a little bit later. What we're looking at this time, a few tornadoes are certainly possible, large hail up to 1 inch is possible. These will primarily be with any storm that can be discrete or develop out ahead of that cold front, and then damaging winds will be a threat with pretty much everything, especially the line of storms. However, that line could have an isolated tornado or two potential along it as well. This generally all takes effect about and after 7 p.m. Tuesday night through perhaps as late as 2 a.m., but it will likely drop off closer to midnight. All right, let's take a look at future radar here. And as we put this into motion, this will be tonight through Tuesday night. There's our showers developing overnight. And then here's this other rain coming in Tuesday during the day. And then you'll see our severe weather start to develop. This is about 7 p.m. right here. The front is still a little bit north of here, but if this particular model pans out, we do have a few discrete cells here. And if these do develop, they will likely be severe, and all three main severe weather threats are certainly possible But models kind of had this the last time on Thursday last week, and they didn't quite pan out. So take it with a grain of salt for now. Still some timing differences and some placement differences on how the storms move and where they develop and everything. So hopefully some of that gets resolved for, well, tomorrow morning. Then as we go through Tuesday night and into Wednesday afternoon, here's our storms. They're going to dive south and east. And then we're going to see a whole bunch of rain behind that into Wednesday morning. Here's our Wednesday afternoon storm threat across southern Ohio there. And then we will fortunately have a nice break in the weather. We'll watch these storms for you and update you as we get a little bit closer. A lot of rain coming with this as well. So as we take a look at our precipitation totals here in motion, you're going to kind of start seeing this just start adding up with these storms moving through. Localized flooding possible with any of these stronger cells, especially in northern Ohio. Plenty of precipitation here, and we're talking 1.5 inches to locally 3 inches of rain possible. Again, that's primarily going to be where the rain persists, and if you get any thunderstorms that have a lot of heavy rain that want to hang out for a little bit longer. All right, so prepare for that severe weather. Don't forget, charge your mobile device in advance. We're not trying to scare anybody here, but we want you to be prepared for severe weather. And this should say Tuesday, even at the top, my bad. Have multiple ways to receive weather alerts. Our Ohio News and Weather app is a great one. NOAA Weather Radio, even a local TV station is also good too. Have your plan of action ready to go if you need to take shelter for any sort of reason. Whether it's for a severe thunderstorm or a tornado warning, does not matter. Just have that ready to go. And we'll go live if and when it's needed, as long as it permits us to go live. So hopefully we'll have something here for you guys. It's not always possible, but we definitely try our best. Again, stay ahead of the storms. Download our free Ohio News and Weather app today on Google and Apple devices. Have a good night.